Do you ever look at yourself one day and think you're hot as shit, but the next day comes and you've become Quasimodo? Why do you think this happens? I'd quite it happens, but I agree that it does. Put my contacts in. I think it also depends on lighting. Under some lights you may look nice but others maybe not. Edit, thank you for the gold. I look great in my mirror when getting ready to go out. Then I show up in pictures looking like crap. Lol. I call it my magic mirror. You know when you're jacking off to porn and the porn is absolutely amazing and then you come and are disgusted by the porn you're watching? I think it's based off mood. Like if I had a great day and life is just bending over for me, then yeah I look like Zeus on his 18th birthday, but when life bends me over, goddamn I look like Frankenstein's monster's pet dog. So I think it's just mood. I know I'm a handsome man from the front but have a weird head shape from the side. So I avoid turning my head at all times. Quantity of water versus alcohol I've had. Well hydrated and sober looks a lot better. 100% sure I angered a very petty warlock at some point in my youth or adolescence. It'd explain a lot, really. Ovulation. You don't mock my boy Quasimodo like that. Edit, THX for first silver. If I'm far enough away from the mirror I look okay. It's all about confidence. If you feeling good then you'll think you look good. Nope, but I have had moments where I looked in the mirror and thought, what if I had some disability but was unable to see it? And no one was going to tell me to be nice. Posture plays a big part in it. If you wake up feeling really good, your posture is going to reflect that and everything about your body gets a little boost with that. If you wake up feeling gross, your posture is worse and you end up more scrunched up which looks less attractive. Confidence plays a role too, but if you wake up and you think you're looking worse than usual, try fixing up your posture. If you're a person with a uterus, your monthly hormonal cycle plays a ridiculous role in how you feel perceive yourself. This shit happens to me all the time. It really depends on how much sleep I got, how I look at that moment, and how my day has gone. Lighting is a big influence. There was a GIF I saw on Reddit a while back showing a light circling someone's face, and they looked different every second. Also, if you're pale as duck like me you'd probably look better in yellow lighting than white. I think it could be a mixture of things. Bloating and swelling due to high sodium intake, or drinking alcohol the day before could make your face look a bit bigger. How hydrated you are and how well you slept will also affect your skin and darkness under your eye, as well as puffiness under the eye. Your body and stomach can always change due to bloating or just not taking a shit. Your face can also wear the outline of the last expression you were holding for a long while, be it resting bitch face, a look of worry or stress, or anger. All of this stuff can fluctuate throughout the day and week greatly, and frankly that's normal. Having a regular healthy diet and self-care practices help, but ultimately I'd just hold on to the image of how you looked best recently and know most people don't look at you with such scrutiny as you probably do to yourself. Mood swings, autism, depression. Because humans are unnecessarily complicated and a lot have self-esteem issues. And my main concern how someone can go from hot to having a serious birth defect overnight. My last pregnancy I thought I was the most beautiful goddess in the world the entire pregnancy. This was despite gaining 70 pounds, vomiting multiple times daily, peeing myself each time I vomited, popping all the veins in my legs and farting nonstop. I guess I mean to say that I think hormones play a role in how you perceive yourself. It's all about the lighting. Overhead is unflattering, but eye level? Oh, I'm a model. Joke's on you, I'm always Quasimodo. Looking at myself in the mirror versus looking at photos of myself. For some reason when we see the reverse of what we're used to, it looks like ducking trash. People say it's all about perspectives and stuff, but I do believe there's one particular mirror in my house that's got some bad beef with me. The shit's always ducking with me. One day I look gorgeous and couldn't be happier. Then, the next day, I just look like a whole train ran me over, and that's just it. I can't get rid of it. I'm afraid that mirror might get its revenge on me if I did. I always feel good a few days after a haircut. After that a fat piece of shit. You ever look at yourself in those camera mirrors at the self-checkout? That's some nightmare fuel right there. Shit has me looking like a dying piece of shit. I think the angle plays a huge role in how you feel. Personally, I feel real good with my front profile, but any side profile makes me feel like that extra morsel wasn't worth it. Now I'm just ugly every day. Like after a workout I feel like my abs are rocking, but after a meal I feel like plain fat. It's all about acid and sudden onset lymphatic filariasis on the face and back. If you get hit by both of those in the same day, that would explain what you're talking about. #X200B, source, I used to watch houses. I look at myself in the mirror and think not too shabby. Then I see myself in a picture and I'm like, God damn, I'm ugly. You ever meet someone and think, yeah, this person's okay looking. Fun to be around, though. And 4 years later you're waking up next to them and thinking you're the luckiest person in the world and they're the most beautiful? Yeah, I think it's kind of like that. 100% makeup. I am a ducking monster without makeup. My head looks like a toe. I always thought I was crazy for thinking this. So glad to see it's not just me. One day, I ate a salad, now I'm buff as hell. The next day, I ate a donut and now I'm fat and greasy. Well, sometimes I get this hunch. It turns out it was all a dream. I'd assume it's like some kind of confidence issue or something like that. Some people have confidence one day, but the next day it's gone. Because one day I'm only noticing my reasonably okay physical appearance and the next day I'm looking at the man behind the looks, his zero achievements, lacking goals, failed ambitions, decreasing friend count as a result of my own inability to manage and maintain human connections in my life, poor career position, growing age, and so on. But I look pretty good in a suit, so FK yay. Dopamine is the correct answer, which no one has said, I don't think. Acne comes and goes, hair, being bloated, clothing maybe, amount of sleep, etc. I'm going to say Aunt Flo loves to keep a bitch in her place. Next day? I usually think I'm the hottest shit since the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and 5 minutes later I feel like dirt's more useful than me. Mirrors reverse your face, but pictures from cameras are usually reversed back so you look the right way around. It's fairly common for people to like their mirror face but not their camera face, or vice versa. Try flipping some pictures of you around and see how you feel about them. I used to be thin, well, when I was a teenager, and in my mind I still am. Mirrors rarely tell me I look okay. Getting dressed up, I feel great, attractive, energetic, even a little cocky, but when I stand in front of the mirror it's like I'm being insulted and laughed at for every bump and curve. I even have one eye bigger than the other. I am my worst enemy when it comes to the way I look. Putting on makeup, in my head, I say, it's like putting lipstick on a pig. What the F happened to you? You think you're so great, but look at this is what they see. I try to lose weight, even though food makes me feel better, I stay the same except I get older. Sometime I think it would be better to remove all the mirrors so I can deal with the voice in my head without her having the evidence of how ugly I am by looking at myself, but then I'd probably get bigger and not know it. It's very strange how I can feel so bad about myself and not feel the same way about other people who are big. I guess I see them and understand the constant struggle, and also I know I could be nuts and feel these things about myself, and maybe they don't feel that way about themselves, so I should just ignore the elephant in the room, literally.